We'll start right here where it all began. Now you're in the world's most notorious, largest housing project, my hometown, Queens Bridge, the Golden City.
You better than Jay-Z.
From there, we're going to roll out and take a scenic route cross country. Once we hit the Pacific, we'll get back to business at hand. Keeping the essence of hip-hop pure.
From Illmatic to Stillmatic.
This is the rebirth.
Every day, there is a battle.
Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
What about me?
I gotta go through this. My life doesn't suck.
I'm not a little pump anymore.
Trust me.
No, we got no nothing.
I can't go out like that.
I think that they're making fun of me.
Sometimes I just like to see
I
it.
had no idea it was going to be such a big deal.
It's cool to grow
This
old.
is my life.
Because you had no real idea.
This is the diary of Nas. This is a journey into the world's most largest and notorious project, Queens Bridge. The streets of my music. Queens Bridge is the streets I grew up at. Right over there, you can start to see, you know, the whole project from the rooftop, you know what I mean? You can hear about things I learned, survival tactics in my music, and it all relates to Queens Bridge. That's the Golden City right there. I always wondered what it would be like to go back inside my old apartment. That's the corner where we used to stand at. Some young dudes over there now. Alright, now you're in the world's most notorious, largest housing project, Queens Bridge. We're on my block. Check out my building. This is my building right here. 4016, you know? So much has changed in the hood. It's like a ghost town. They didn't have no metal doors back in the day, so this is all brand new to me right here, you know what I mean? Oh, here we go, here we go. Wow, it's mad small right here, man. How you doing?
I'm okay.
Old crib. It look a lot better than what we had. At first, when I went inside, it didn't seem like my old apartment. This is where we had Thanksgiving at, y'all. We had Thanksgiving at right here. Every year, best times of my life. I just try to imagine where the floor model TV was and where the couch used to be. This is where I fell and originally I had a chipped tooth because I was swinging on the pole here. And I was young. And I was swinging back and forth, and I landed right here, boom, on that floor. Check out the room. I used to sit here and write all my rhymes in this room. I mean, I went through different stages of life in there. I would have, like, posters of rappers on my wall, and, you know, when that played out, I started drawing graffiti on my walls, and when that played out, there were bullet holes in my walls. You know, it was the room. And this window right here, I would just stare out my window right here and just, you know, hear all the noise that's going on and spirit is gone. I didn't feel like I've ever lived there before. But then when I started looking out the window, I started to remember just everything. And I started to realize, nah, this is my room. Wow. It's amazing, you know. Stay in school and get them good grades, man.
Yes.
Thanks, Octavia, for everything.
You're welcome.
All right? And thank you for everything.
Okay, thank you.
Years ago, you know, I was a little dude who would see people that I looked up to or people that I saw making it and feel like, you know, proud. It was like a cycle. Now with me on the receiving end. When I saw the kids reacting, you know what I mean, I really realized they were me.
You better than Jay-Z.
I'm really proud to be from Queensbridge. When you make it out, you gotta appreciate it. You gotta always come back. Beautiful people. I love the hood. February 7th, 2006. Nah. Yo. A lot of people ask me, you know, where you been at. You ain't been around in a while, but it's really been away working on Stillmatic. Yeah, I just left my yellow hat in the car. Since the album has hit the streets, it's gone from having a lot of time for myself to a whole hip-hop world at my feet. Very nice view. If this was my apartment, I'd probably be naked in front of that window every Saturday morning. A bowl of cereal. TRL is the man, you know, that's where it's popping.
How are you? I'll be representing you on TRL. So there's a few things I just wanted to go over with you. We're thinking of asking a few questions on Jay-Z.
When I was told they want to lead into the battle with Jay-Z, I thought that it was kind of crazy. It seems like they named me first question.
Well, and you know, you're beef with Jay-Z. I'll get to that in a minute, but first, then he's going to go into this question. So this is the order.
When I go to a show and the first thing they ask me is the battle, I get a little annoyed with it. Can I be honest?
Sure.
I'm not here to talk about Jay-Z. I think the battle is done, you know, I move on. Could he say, yo, congratulations, you know, you've been around longer than most of the guys who've been out, and you're younger than them, and you beat them with wisdom, and these guys are, you know, there's a whole
Yeah, but you know.
And then I realized, I said, nah, they didn't invent the rules, and you got to play the game, and they're just playing the game, and it's not personal.
First off, say hi to Nas. Does it surprise you, interest in your lyrical beef with Jay?
Yeah, I mean, in the street, it didn't surprise me that people were going to react real wild to it. People want to know things, so questions got to be asked. So I dealt with it, and it was good.
This is Nas.
Went downtown in the city to get some clothes, man. This guy's trying to convince me to do a Coors Light commercial. Marketing is serious. If you use a rapper to market a product, you want to make sure that the youngsters drink beer if you want me in your commercial, and I'm totally against that. Even though I won't be holding a beer and all of that, but at the same time, it's still me, you know, promoting a beer commercial. I can't see it. All right? Could that be final? People who come around you with bullshit if you allow it. No beer commercials for Nas. Never. Check out some leathers. We went to go get some leathers at the leather spot.
How was it?
When people see artists that they identify with, they let you know. I bumped into a few people around the way that I ain't seen in a while. You know, neighbors that live in my building.
Just one mic.
Yeah.
I'm feeling that, baby. I'm feeling that, baby. Man, oh, we got a chair. I'm going to buy a chair. I'll be right back.
Easy. What's up, my brother's in the house, baby? You know we can do. You and my brother Punch, right? Yeah. From the hill.
Yeah.
You know he got killed, right?
Man, sorry to hear that. And when I hear about people who pass, you know, somebody's always dying, and I'm always sending flowers, and it's like, I'm used to it now.
So it's like, you want to make the move? Watch it. I love it.
I think people really are proud to see somebody have that lasting power. It gives people something to look at that you can call a legacy.
Nah, you living, man. I support you.
And Queens is definitely behind me. I knew it was going to escalate. You think you know, but you got no idea. It's the Diary of Nas.
Who else could it be?
February 12th, 2002. We headed out to LA to shoot a video for my song One Mic. What's up? What's going on? I'm terrified of flights. I get a lot of offers to do private planes and stuff. And I'm more terrified of private planes. So if you need me to be somewhere that's like a 6-hour flight or something, let me know a week in advance. I'm on my bus. Living in Cali. Me and Bravehearts right here. I had my brother Jungle with me.
Jungle. You know what I mean? The epitome of the clip.
Wiz and Nation.
Man Hart.
Reek the Freak.
Reek, let's see.
My man One Gun Jones.
Just that electricity right here.
That right there makes up the Bravehearts, people that I knew all my life. On any road trip I take, I gotta have a whole abundance of music, different varieties, different styles of music. I'm an old school fanatic. Once I hear it, you know, sometimes I sing along with it. No more days, little girl. I always loved music since like my pop playing some jazz music. Music has been in my blood. No more daddy, little girl. find myself in all kinds of conversations on buses. I raised this boy on the block right there. We raised each other, everybody. You ain't raised him.
We all grew up together.
People can really think and bet. I didn't raise you, so we from the same era. I didn't raise you. We ill will for life. You guys were under our age, and you trying to tell me that you were on the same category when y'all were younger than us? You know, there's a lot of arguments between the crew. I was just telling you, I raised the boy. Then the boy gonna tell me we raised each other. And then he got, that's how you know he's funny. Nate Sean's a little younger, so, you know, he seems to have that spirit. Mike Jones and Nate Sean got into it, a wrestling match. It's like, not that much space there, you know, they're knocking stuff over. There's no room, break it up. Break it up. First I'm mad because I'm like, this is that young stuff. But then I said, oh, what the heck, let him go for it. Hey, yo, you can't get no room in here. I knew it was going to escalate because it happens so much, you know, I don't know what people be playing or not until they really be physically going. Yo, that's not NyQuil. Don't know nothing about them grits, boy. Well, it's about to be movie hour, man. I'm a horror movie fiend. In the beginning, I think she lost the baby, so they got another lady had died around her baby. So she don't know that baby's not from her. I've been watching horror movies since I can remember, and the movies that really scared me as a kid, The Exorcist, The Omen. I watch it now and I understand the story and what the movie was about. I'm not just scared because of the music or the demonic things that's happening in the story.
I'm appointed ambassador to Great Britain.
Now that I'm older, I get more out of it. Yeah, that's crazy. I love road trips. Road trips, you know, the best. What's good about road trips is, you know, the view. You're looking at mountains, you get to go through different towns. How long have we been out riding? It's about 14 hours now. We went through Oklahoma, Texas, New Mexico, Arizona. I started to think I'm going to practically be living on a bus for the next month because after the video, we're going to Stillmatic tour. We made it. Fortunately, I got the right drivers. They got us there from New York to L.A. in less than 40 hours.
Hotel. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.
Made it to Cali. Made it to L.A.
Nah, you lose a little weight.
I don't care. I'm not trying to sexy y'all out. Rock the home of You think you know? You got no idea. It's the Diary of Nas.
Tomorrow at 10, an all-new episode of Nas.
February 16th, 2002.
King is here, the King of Mars.
The King is here. What's up, y'all? We chilling after my video shoot. This is the first day of the one mic video. The first video that came off my album, Got to Soul, was real crazy, so I needed the second video to be just as or more crazy than the first one. Where's Chris shooting?
Yes.
I just want to talk to him when you get a chance. When we got there, I didn't really know what was going on. I didn't even really know they had started shooting without me. I'm really impatient right now. I haven't seen a director. I'm looking for the stylist. I'm looking for the cameras. This sucks. Started off kind of slow like that. I'm starting with the man. But then it got better. Got a lot better.
The brother.
Chris Robinson. I see as a up-and-coming brother, and I just felt his vibe when we met. Right after lunch, we got like 2 shots with the cops. And then it's your performance. It just clicked, and it was just, I knew. Everybody's waiting for this video. Everybody.
Roll playback.
And one mic, I talk about my life, you know, the world, how I see it, and I get emotional. you know what I mean, I get charged. In the scenes, you see what happens in certain parts of the city where kids are being harassed by cops. There are people aware of the ills in this world, and there's some people that's trying to change it, like myself.
Yo, man.
The concept, you know, starts off in New York and ends off worldwide.
We're now going to the location here in the middle of South Africa.
Chris was shooting something that was like an uprising of people that were fighting for their rights over there where they live in shanty towns. And it just shows you that people are fighting for freedom everywhere. When I saw the playback, I saw how I looked on camera, because already with my own eyes watching it, it looked unbelievable, but to see it on camera really made it more dramatic and gave it that movie look that I was looking for, and it was like mind-blowing, you know?
Oh my God. This will be the best video I ever saw in my life.
I'm so happy when the plan come together.
Yeah.
I'm happy when, you know, you have an idea the way certain things are going to turn out, and when they turn out just that way, it was perfect.
I got my point across with this video. Proud of this right there.
That video made me feel like my career stepped up another notch.
Lie him down, because we're stronger now. The time is now.
February 24th, 2002. So I'm about to set off, and this is the most important part to me, because this is where it starts.
What's up, y'all? This is Starter Stillmatic Tour. It's really on now.
You know, it feels good to be back with another album and to go out there and see the people that's been listening to me and let them see me.
About to do a sound check. See what's up.
It's been like thousands of rappers to hit the stage since my last album came out. So it'd be interesting to see a brother like me who's been in this game before a lot of them come back. It's like a brand new beginning.
Might sound real beautiful right now.
Because it is. Backstage, a lot of yelling. You know, joking amongst each other. Cracking up, laughing and stuff, you know. Always.
Clean onion, man.
Not lose a little weight, though.
I don't work out. I'm not with that freak stuff, yo. I'm not with that. I eat how I want and I just do me. It don't matter. I don't care. I'm not trying to sexy y'all out. I'm not with that. I'm gonna rock the home of
When it gets time for showtime, it's fun. I'm ready, you know. It's like, it's just what I do. I go out there and do it live, my live thing, you know.
Classic Album Stillmatic.
That's a whole lot of adrenaline. A whole lot. It's like I just want to get on stage and just smile.
Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Y'all know this. Yeah. Just Stillmatic, y'all. Put your hands in the air. From Illmatic to Stillmatic. Put your hands in the air. Yeah.
When I'm performing, I think I really get a chance to enjoy my record. You know, they come out of me and I remember why I wrote it and remember what was so special about the song.
We can have speed now, what? Yeah, but we won't stop now. Yeah, but we can't stop now.
When I come out with an album, it's a big impact on the hip-hop community because it's real. With Stillmatic, what I wanted to show people is that I can do an album to bring myself full circle in my whole career.
Can I say this to y'all, please, man? I'm out, God bless, and I love you.
And bring it as street as they could possibly get, or get it back as pure as they could possibly get. And I think that's important for all hip-hoppers. You know what I mean? At some point in your career, to bring it back, just do it one time for the street, do it one time for where it began.
I want to say peace, love, and respect to everybody out there, and know that you can be whatever you want to be whenever you're ready to be it.
That's what Stillmatic means to me, is coming back.
Peace to y'all. Yeah.
much.